basic goose calling, and I made a video before that goes over all of it. The basics of duck calling, goose calling, and I made a drag whistle beginner's video on that too. So I'm gonna just specify on the goose call today. Now what I have is an Undertaker, and to start out, I wouldn't buy a really expensive call, because all you're doing with an expensive call is giving you a wider range of sounds. But I just start off with the cheap, and that's all you really need to call in geese. Okay, so one word or 2 words technically, I want you to remember is back pressure, and you need to have back pressure on a goose call. And in the video, I demonstrate why and how it sounds better. But what you want to do to demonstrate this is put with your pointer finger and thumb, hold the goose call like this, and then you want to act like you're holding a golf ball with your other hands, and then you want to cup your hand over, and you can do like that, and it just creates back pressure on the reed, which makes the goose call sound a little bit better. And I have a short reed goose call, and I would recommend that because there's things out there called flutes, and I don't like them, and you might, I just really don't. Okay, so I'm gonna work. It's who it, which is what you want to do to get their attention, or it's really easy. What you want to do is go who it into the goose call. That's exactly what you do in the goose call, and it sounds like this. And then I'll put all the calls together at the end. So here's without back pressure. Is what I want to demonstrate. Here's without. It's hard, and you just don't want to do that, because you need back pressure on every reed of a duck call, goose call, or anything. So here's what the who it sounds like. Pretty simple. Or you can go like it, which is or you can just do like a grunt, which is and then cut off with it at the end. Pretty simple on that call. Next, I'm gonna work on a cluck, and the cluck is technically the who it with it's faster, so it sounds like this. Pretty simple. Then I'm gonna work on a purr, or a moan is what this sounds like. So you go or grr into the call. That's what a moan sounds like. Okay, I'm gonna work on the it this time, which is what you want to do when they're coming in. You're fixing to race up and shoot them, and all you do is same hand positions. You go it into the call. That's what that sounds like. It's pretty simple. Now I'm going to put them all together and show you what you need to do to call in a goose. Now say they're flying straight in front of you and they're not looking at your spread. You want to start out with going. And that just, you just start off a little, you get faster as you go along. As you get more better at this, you'll just go faster. So then when they're turning, and if they decide to come in your spread, you just want to do the cluck. So that's a double cluck, which if you want me to demonstrate that, just tell me in the comments and I will. So, and then I'm going to put them all together now. So start off with their straight in front of you. So to get them to come in, you just and that's to get their attention. And then when they're coming in, you just want to cluck or double cluck. And as you get faster, you probably want to double cluck because it sounds a little bit better. And then the moan, which you want to do this when they're either just if they're coming in and you just don't want them to fly out. And you probably want to end that with a who it. And that makes them sound like they're feeding or sitting on the water. And I'm going to put them all together now just to tell you all what it sounds like. So. And that's what that sounds like. And I'm gonna make a duck calling video too about just that specifies the duck call. And I can't say that word, so don't hate me for it. But like the video and subscribe, because I will be posting a bunch of duck hunting videos with a couple of my buddies that we hunt with all the time next year. I'm just in the off seasons I do this and do basics and duck calling. And if you want the farther like not beginners. You're not a beginner and you need to be more professional. I know people that are way better than me at calling. Subscribe and like this video and visit all my other videos, and I will be posting duck hunting videos.